Okay, so right, this session, right, last session we saw the right the structure of framework, right? We saw the installation part, and we saw created the structure of the hybrid BigA framework. In this session, we'll extend the framework. So we'll write all the test cases, the pages, and we'll run and we'll generate the report. So this is what we are going to see this right in this session. Okay, so first we'll add the pages. As I told in the previous tutorial, you can go and see the previous tutorial part 1. This is part 2. So you can go and see in the previous tutorial, right? So what are the applications which you are going to? So we told, right, we are going to automate C2TA.co.in application. In that, so we are going to check the home page and the login page. Okay, the first we'll write this code in the pages. We are using page object model now, so we'll be using page factory and the right and the methods for each methods will write for the each the text box or the web elements we are using. So this is what we are going to see now. Okay, so first we'll have the home page. We'll write the page object for the home page. Okay, for that first we need to import the driver. Can you type from Selenium import web driver. Import web driver. Now, what we do is we'll import the WebDriver manager also from WebDriver manager, the second option, dot Chrome. You all know, right? WebDriver manager is used for downloading the drivers, right, from the repository. Okay. So from the like Selenium, right, repository to download the drivers, corresponding latest drivers from the repository. Okay. Import Chrome driver manager. These are the two imports for this particular class, right? Homepage class. Next, we'll create a class now. Okay, the class name is homepage. Next, right, we'll go for the locators, right? What page we are going to. Can you go to the C2D application? So what we are doing is first we are checking the home page, okay, and we are going and clicking the home page and getting the title of the home. Okay, so this is what we are going to do. Okay, so first we'll go for the home page. So we'll first what we'll do is we'll inspect the login page. Okay, so I think we can take the X path, right? So you copy the X path. Okay, let us copy and paste the X path now. Can you go to PyCharm and paste it? Okay, it's locating, right? Okay, now we'll go there and paste it. So if you have learned no Selenium, right, we can directly write the X path also, right? So we can try that one also, or we can copy from the right top. So we are pasting here the X path. Okay. Now, right, next. Now we are next after that. We are creating a constructor here. So we are going to create a constructor. Okay. This we are initializing the driver. Self dot driver. So this is a constructor here. Okay. Now we are right. Now we are creating a methods for the web element whichever we are using. In this page, we are just what we are doing is we just go to the home page, right? And we are going to verify the title. It's a simple test case, right? We're just going to check the title, right? And you're going to compare the expected title and the actual title. Okay. So this is what we are going to do here. So we click on the right home page. Now link underscore. Okay, now we'll go for the right self dot driver. Yeah, right. Find element. So we are using XPath, right? Find element underscore by underscore XPath. Okay. Then you should give self dot right self dot link login XPath, and you should give dot. Okay. So now what we are doing is we are just going at right clicking that first login page, right? For that we are using this tax, right? The current driver, okay, and the locator and the right locator and the path where you gave, right? So that variable which you initialize that you are giving, okay, and the dot click method for clicking that particular link, okay. So this will be the first page. Now we'll go to the login page and write the code for the login page now, okay. So for that, the same thing you should do it from, okay, Selenium import. Can you copy and paste, right? Instead of typing, we copy. Okay, the both the imports will come again. So just copying it and pasting there. Okay. Okay. Now after that, we are just going there and creating class now. Class login page. Now, right? We want to enter the username, password, and click the login button. Right. First is go to the login page. We have to go and enter username, password, and submit login button, right? So we want to locate the username first, then the password, and then the submit button. Okay. First we locate the username. These are all basic things you should know, right, before coming to the framework. How to look, what is locator, what are the different locators available, okay? How to locate, right? So and all you should be strong in the basics, okay, before coming to the framework. Okay. Now we'll give a name. initialize it and we store that particular value there. So we are the text username and what locator we are using. We are using ID, right? So we are giving underscore ID. Okay, text and then same thing password underscore ID equal to copy that value from the top and just paste it. Okay. Now we'll go for the login button. Button login underscore expert. So we are right. We are taking the expert now. Okay, and we are using a text, right? We you all I think you all know contains text, right? It starts with right, ends right, starts with right, contains with like that. There are different ways of locating, right? So we are using this syntax for locating the login. Okay. Now next one is we'll have the constructor here. Constructor is used to initialize the objects, right? Self driver, same thing like what you did in the previous class. Okay, self driver. Okay, now we'll create an for each right text box. We'll create a method for like for example, username one method, password one method, and submit button one method. So for each text box, we'll create one method. Username. Now right self driver, same thing like what we did in the previous class. Driver dot find element. Now we are using ID, right? Find element. I think spelling wrong. Find element. Okay. By underscore ID. Okay. So and we are using self here, right? So this one. Paragraph. Right. This dot text username ID. What is the right reference we kept? And dot send keys. And we are for passing a value, we use the method send keys, right? Send keys and the username. An argument which you are passing. Okay. Okay. Now same thing we'll do for right for the password also. Same thing. So instead of user in the place of username, change it to password. Next, right, we'll go for the login. So as you know, right, page object model for each page one class, right? So like for us, there are some 5 pages in an application, right? For each page, you'll create a one separate class, okay? For that page methods that you'll call in your test script. Since we are using BDD, so we have already created one future file here. That future file will generate a methods now shortly in the test steps. In the test steps, we are going to call this right methods, right? So this is how the Selenium works, right? The framework. This is how. So first, for each page, we'll create a separate class. From this, right, we'll call to the test steps. Okay. So first, already we created a future file. Okay. Now we are creating a pages for each page. We are creating a class, and now shortly we'll generate the steps. This method that we'll call it the steps. This is the plan. Okay. Okay. I think you are fine now. We'll go to the login dot feature. Okay, we'll run this this future file. For before that, we'll create two classes for the steps, right, class steps, right. First is the home page steps. Home, yeah, in this type home HOM. Next one is login step. Okay, now let's next is we are going to the login feature now. We'll run the feature file. Can you go to the login feature? As we saw, right? Copy the path and type behave, okay, and the path, okay, the futures dot log. Okay. Okay, now can you run the code? Now run the. So now what you do is it will generate some steps. Okay. So if you know cucumber or behave, right, how the right. So it will generate some steps. This steps we'll use it in our code and we'll call the pages methods. Okay. So this is what it works with the Jenkins syntax. Okay. Given, then, when, and done. Right. So this works with the Jenkins syntax. Right. Can you go on copy from the first we'll do. So we wrote two scenarios here. First we'll take for the first scenario, then we'll go to the next scenario. Okay. Till this one you copy. First we'll go for the imports. First for two, right, is generating for two scenarios, right? So each scenario home page methods we are keeping in the home page, and login page methods we are keeping in the login. Okay. So we are doing two scenarios, right? For two pages we are doing. So the both future scenarios it are generated methods. So we are copying the corresponding methods and keeping in the corresponding class. So this is what we are doing. Okay. Now we'll go for the imports. Okay. First you should go for the Allure import Allure, right? So we'll have some the import Allure import. First is import Allure. Next is right from Allure underscore common, second one, right? Common dot types. This is for attaching the report. Okay. Import from attachment type. Okay, we are going to go for, we are planning for the Allure report. That's why we are importing this package. Okay, from behave import, right? Space import. Give the stars. Okay. So we are importing all the behave right packages now. Okay. Next one is we'll go for the from we can go to the previous class and copy the first two imports and paste it. The login page, home page, home page. Go to the home page. Copy the first two imports and paste. Okay. Now we'll import the pages here, right? Pages class will import here. Okay. From pages, so we are importing the pages folder here. Those classes we are importing here. Pages dot login page dot import, right? Import login page. We are giving the package name, class name. Okay. Then same thing we are doing for the home page also. Import. Okay. Next is right. We are importing the loggers, right? From utilities, right? Custom logger. You give utilities dot custom logger. Import the loggen, right? Loggen is the what is the method? What is the class name we gave there? Loggen, right? So loggen. Okay. Next one is right. Next one is from utilities. We'll also import the read property which you created, right? The read property we created. Read property import, and what is the class name we gave there? Read config. And next we'll import the time also, right? Implicit time, right? So you see the class name, right? Read config. If you see that the fourth line, read config is a class name which you gave there that you are doing. And custom logger, can you go to custom logger? Loggen is the class name. So this we are importing there in our steps. Okay. Go to the home page and from import time, right? Import time. We are going to give the wait time, right? Can you go to the next line and give import time? Okay. Now what we'll do is, right? So we have added all the imports. Now we'll create and write object, right? So base URL, right? Base URL equal to read config dot read config dot get URL. Third one. Okay, from the read config, you are getting the URL here. Okay, the base URL, if you remember, we kept in the config.ini files. Okay, so we are getting the URL from the config.ini file. Okay, so if we observe, right, we gave the URL here in the config.ini file. That URL we are calling it their steps now. Okay, okay, and the method implementation we gave in the read property. Okay, get URL config.get common info base URL and return URL, right? So this we gave and that we are using there in our steps now. Okay, so we go there. Okay, so we are just we kept a reference base URL here. Now next what we do is we use my logger now equal to loggen class name dot method name dot what method you want to call. Loggen is a method we kept there, right? That we are calling. Okay. Go to the loggen. We have a method, right? Loggen. Okay, logged in is a caps, right? Class name, and seventh line, if you notice, that is a method name. This method we are calling here. Okay, so go there, the steps. Okay. Now what you'll do is, first we launch the browser. Okay, so for that, what we'll do is, okay, okay, we'll remove the garbage steps. Now write context.driver, current one, right? Current driver, context.driver equal to webdriver dot chrome, uh, that in the bracket Chrome driver manager. Chrome driver manager dot install. So we are right. We are installing the drivers here. Okay. So the Chrome driver manager, we are keeping it and calling the driver here. Okay. Next one is right. We'll go and we'll have a logger here. My logger dot info. Driver initialized. Okay. Now we'll call the right base URL here. Click enter. First we are initializing the driver, what driver we are using, right? We are using the Chrome browser, right? And its corresponding driver, right? Next one is the context dot driver, driver dot get. We are using the get method, and we are calling the right reference what we kept, right? Base URL. Okay. Now copy that my logger and paste here until browser launch. That's it. Change it to smart. Okay. Browser launched. Okay. Now we'll go for the verify title. Okay. So now we'll go there, right? So now we'll go actual title. We'll keep a reference actual title. We're getting the title of the page here. This one, right? So change to automation. Copy there. Okay. Next, right? If actual, right, and then you give expected title. The first is right actual title. Next, first also you keep the actual title equal to context dot get title. Context dot driver dot type. Okay. Next one is right. Next we'll compare the expected and actual title here. Okay. First you click enter. If actual title double equal to expected title. If actual title is equal to expected title, right, give come to next line, assert equal to true, assert true, assert true. You can use the logger also. You copy the my logger code and paste here and change it. Right, pass, right, logo, title pass. Or title is same, like T capital letter, true T capital letter. This Python is very, very sensitive, right? So you give first one. Okay. Now, right, next one is right. Title successful or something. Very right, title. Title match. Yeah. Next one is right. So you can go to the else part. Okay. Now you copy that one, right, and you put title not match. That's it. Paste it and title not. Assert false. Time dot sleep. So we'll wait for 5 seconds. Okay. So in Python we give time dot sleep. Right there in Java we give a thread dot sleep. Same thing, right? We'll wait for 5 seconds. Okay. Then we'll go to the close browser, remove the garbage steps there. Now what we'll do is context driver equal to okay, WebDriver, same thing. You copy from the previous code. Okay. WebDriver dot Chrome. Now you copy the first line, 18th line, and paste the same thing. Anu, Anu.
Yes, sir. Sir, the title is different here. That's why
No,
I'm taking.
actually we did a mistake, Anu.
What is it?
I don't know when I stopped the recording.
Oh, okay.
Wait, 1 minute. Can you just? I'll close the Zoom. I'll record the video. Okay. I'll download the video. From there, we'll do a.
Okay. Yeah. So here we have the different title. Okay. Yeah. You check it and let me know.
I'll tell when what point I stopped. I'll connect in 15 minutes. Okay.
Okay. All right. Just ping me, sir.
Okay. 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 So this is right. So we are given the close the browser, right? Context dot driver dot close. My logger info browser. Okay. So now we did for the home page. Now we'll go for and do for the login page. Okay. Can you go to the login page now? Okay. So we'll do a little bit of smart work here. Can you go to the home page and copy the imports and can you paste here? No, you can copy the base URL, everything. So you can copy the reference which is stored, right? Base URL, my logger, you can copy everything and give paste, right? So we are basically we are copying and pasting all the imports. Okay. I need and we need the URL, right? Base URL we need and the logger also we need, right? So we are copying the same methods and we keeping here. And we need the launch browser also, right? We need the browser to be launched, like Chrome browser and the base URL, right? So that code also we are copying it here and pasting it. Okay. So we copied and pasted the imports, right? And we copied and pasted the browser launch app code, right? The launch browser code and the URL code. Okay. So that we copied and pasted here. Now we'll do for the login, enter login credentials. Okay. So now we go there. Okay. Now we'll go and write the code. Okay. Okay, first you give the my logger. Okay, entering credentials, passing credentials. So that's fine. Okay, now click enter. Okay, and we'll keep the global the variable here global. Okay, and we'll keep the object right h page. So normally in the Selenium Java, right, we keep this global outside, right? But in Python, we are not having any class, so we are keeping inside the method itself. Okay, for that we're using the right global here. Okay, global L page and the global H page. Okay, home page and the login page. Okay, H page equal to home page, right? Class name, home page, right? And the context dot driver. Okay. Okay. Now next one is right now H page, right? Now click on login. Okay. Next one is right L page equal to a login page context, right? Okay, we are using the class right which you use in the pages. We are calling the pages class here. Okay, context dot driver. Okay. Now we want to read our credentials from the config dot property, right? Config dot ini file. Okay, we are need to copy from the property, right? For that we need to first we create one reference. Okay, user. So we need to config get the right values from the config.inify user equal to read config class name dot right get method name get username. Okay. Now give pwd equal to class name dot method name. Set username. No L page dot set username. Five seconds. Can you remove the space? 39. Okay. Now you give that like logger you copy and you can enter credentials. Okay. Now we'll go to the then. Okay. Now we have to click the login button, right? So we are that's why we gave the global, right? Global page we gave. So object dot method name L page dot right the method name. Click on login button which we kept in the login page. Okay. Next one is right. You copy the my logger. Click the login button. Now, next we are going to verify the page title and take the screenshot, right? So can you go to that previous code? We'll just do copy and paste, right? Can you go to the previous code? You just copy the lines, right? Same thing. We are just going to check the actual title and compare the expected right, actual title and expected title. We just copy and paste. Just we are going to change only the title name here. For us, I think the same code which you observed in the last class. We'll go there. Okay. Inspect the login page and get the title and come. This one, right? Login hyphen change login. Right. Now this is the one. Okay. I think it's fine. Everything is fine. Now we'll go for the screenshot code. Okay. Now write context dot driver dots. Let's say screenshot, right? Save underscore screenshot. Okay. Right. Then we are giving the path of the screenshot. Can you go to the screenshot folder and give the copy the path and paste here? Save screenshot method and the path. Okay. And give a right file name dot png. Give right. Give plus right title, right. This is which one, right? Login page, right? This is a login page, right? Login page title dot png. You should finish the process. Okay, so it's getting the title. Okay, so this is how we get the title. Okay. Next one is we want to attach that screenshot in the reporting also. Okay, that's why we imported that Allure attach, right? So what we do is Allure dot attach uh, context dot driver. So we are attaching the screenshot in the report also. Okay. So context dot driver the dot get screenshot as png. Get screenshot underscore screenshot. So this method is taking the screenshot and right, so it's keeping as in a png file. Okay. Underscore as underscore png. And you give right give comma and give the bracket and give comma and give name the name of the right file name which you want, right? C2TL login. Can you please go there and click enter? Now right, you give attachment type equal to attachment underscore type equal to attachment type dot png. Attachment underscore type attachment equal to attachment underscore and attachment type dot png. So basically what you're doing is we are taking the screenshot and we are attaching that in the Allure. So this is what we are doing here. Okay. And close the bracket. Okay, now we are fine. Okay, so okay, now what we do is we go for the close app code. Okay, we'll go for the right failed test case. If it is failed, title is not right login. You will take the failed test case also. That screenshot also. Okay. Now we'll go to the right close app. So if it is passed, also it will take screenshot. If it is failed, also it will take screenshot. Okay. So context dot driver dot close and browser is closed. Okay, just copy that and paste here. Okay, now everything is set, right? So we are ready with the home page, right? We are ready with the login page, and we are ready with the pages. We are ready with the future file. Okay, so everything is set now. Can you go to the terminal and run the type behave? Okay, hyphen f okay, space allure underscore behave dot formatter. So we are basically giving this command and executing and generating a formatter. Hold on, allure formatter. Okay, allure formatter space hyphen o and the path of the feature file. Okay, right. And hyphen o reports. First you should do reports. And you just give the path of the now we'll run, we'll generate an JSON file here. It's fast, right? Okay, so we'll go there. So we observe, right, that right after install you add the one package. See? Okay, now you come and you try again. See, give control C. Okay, now we'll run again. So it's launching the browser, centering c2ta.co.in. Okay, so now it's going and clicking the login button. And next page, right? We will go and click the login button. Okay, now right, it's generated reports, right? Now we'll go Allure serve. First we have executed now. Now we'll generate reports, right? Allure serve. Okay. Now a reports. Okay, Allure serve and the report folder. Now generating reports now. So you got the report, right? Can you go to the shoots? So we wrote two features, right? One is a verify home page. Next one is a verify login type. Okay. So these are the scenarios we wrote, right? Given launch the application when, right then, and your and right. So now we go there and it took a screenshot also. We gave a wrote for a screenshot also. So that screenshot is been attached to this particular your Allure. Okay, so that is why we gave Allure attached type, right? So you can attach a screenshot your Allure. Can you go to the project now? So you can have a log file also. We have generated log file. Can you go and open the log file now? So now it generated a log file, right? So you can see the log file, right? So it has generated a log file also. So now we can see what with the timestamp it generated a long file. Okay, so you can see it, right? So it has been generated. So we can have the screenshot. Can you open the screenshot folder also? So we can have the screenshot also. So you can take the screenshot, right? It generates reports, logger report. And can you go to report folder? Expand the report folder. Some JSON files have been generated, right? So this only you are writing the command, right? So just the command for generating a report is allure serve and the report folder. Okay, so if that command generates the report, and for the right for generating that allure report, right? We use this one allure serve and the okay, for this if you give it, it will generate the reports. Okay, so this is the basic framework which we use for the Python. You can create the run.bat file also. Can you go and create a run.bat file? Just copy the commands and paste it. Just can you copy this one and paste it? We can keep it and save it. And we can, instead of giving this command, we can give directly run.bat. Okay, it's running, right? Okay. Okay, so this is right. This is the basic framework which you are talking hybrid, right? Behave on the. We didn't add data driven. We can add also data driven with the Excel sheet and also with a scenario. Our feature file, right? Login feature file. We can add scenario, right? Scenario outline. We can add the data driven framework. Okay, so maybe next video we'll try to add more with this particular frame. Okay, so next video, this is a part 2, and maybe in part 3 I'll try to add more right features in the scenario, and we'll see the next step of the frame maybe later. Okay, so thank